sounds like a Kakariko. Which looks like it got totally wrecked by ruins. And it looks like there's more cuckoos than people. Good grief. It's Lady Paya's duty to take care of the village. But whenever I take my eyes off her, she's elbow deep in some trivial new problem. Ooh, is that really you? Link? Why, it's been some time. You gave me quite a shock. I didn't expect to see you appear here in our village. And right now, too, while our chief is... I suppose you haven't heard. The former chief, Lady Impa, retired. Now Lady Paya is the chief of Kakariko Village. I have been working as her assistant, but... Lady Paya is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these ring ruins have her full attention. Even now, while she's under one of the ring ruins with the Zonai survey team. That ruin over there. I wonder, maybe seeing you will remind her about her responsibilities as chief. Would you do me a favor and stop by to see Lady Paya? Sure. But I'll be honest. These ring ruins do look pretty neat. Let's see, what do you look like? My name's Taro. The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched. Especially this one. The way part of it floats up there. You have the foresight to focus on all these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Paya. Oh no, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the title to me rather suddenly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I still have a great deal to... Oh, is that you, Master Link? I'm so happy I get to see you again. She's come up in the world. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. Actually. What? Princess Zelda is still missing? That just confuses the matter more. You see, I actually met with the princess not too long ago. It was immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came here to Kakariko Village. She ordered us all to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us, no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about these unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Paya and I suspect, at least. But still, I knew that you would not misspeak, Master Link, especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you, I completely forgot common courtesy. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Taro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell on our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge of the Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with Zonai script. He is truly an incredibly talented individual. He's the Zonai survey team leader. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more ring ruins with such a shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that a stone slab with writing was found at each site. Deciphering the text show that each slab contains a rather interesting content, including mention of sages. There's still so much we don't understand.
Oh.
I think perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. I can't investigate, as those would go against Princess Zerelda's direct orders. If only I could meet with her again, I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind. In any case, I'm having trouble squaring your story about Princess Zelda with the Princess Zelda we met. If everything is alright, why won't she just show herself? She must have some reason. Until we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave that ruin alone. Hey, you there! Come here! You should have an older voice. Haven't you heard? It's strictly forbidden to get near that ring ruin by Princess Zelda's orders. So you'd better be on your way. You heard me. Princess Zelda came out to Kakariko Village the other day and told everyone to steer clear of that ring ruin. She left in a hurry, so I didn't quite catch the why of it all. As you've surely noticed, these ruins could come crumbling down at any time. So folks need to keep away so they don't get injured. I'm sure that's where her concerns were coming from. But is it though? I have a lot more questions. Well, we could probably get there. Hey there, kid. Did you come to see the ring ruins too? We might bump into each other when you're running around the village, seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the ring ruins, be sure to ask the Zonai survey team people here, or the village chief. You'll find her and a few team members under one of the ring ruins, the one floating to the north side of the village. Yeah, the ring ruins. They're the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule. Of all the ruins that fell everywhere, these ring-shaped wonders are the only in this village. 5 of them. They found a stone slab with the Zonai writing in 4 of the ruins. These ancient messages are the main reason I came to the village. The problem is, I have an extreme fear of heights. My legs start shaking if I'm even on the 2nd floor of a house. I hear you, buddy. And every ring ruin fell somewhere high up. One of the ruins is floating above part of the village, so at least I can see it from below. The other 4, though, forget about it. I can't even get close. I wish I could find out what's on the stone slabs in each of those ruins. Well, that we can do. There's a little note here? No. That book contains that book contains the findings from the Zonai survey team. Lady Paya had pored over it. I have no idea how many times she's read it. I wish she had brought the same enthusiasm to her duties as chief. This is where Impa used to sit. Let's have a read of a book. Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. Yeah, we've read this book before. It's the same one in the emergency shelter. Read Paya's Diary of a Chief. Sure. One day, Grandmother said to me, "You've grown up, Paya." It took me by surprise, so I simply nodded. She nodded back and said, "It's settled. As of today, you are the chief." And so it was. Suddenly, I was the chief. But what can I hope to achieve? Just like Grandmother, I do have Dorian as my aide, for which I'm grateful. Yet for some reason, he seems troubled. Grandmother has become obsessed with her old books. I'm hesitant to reach out to her with my concerns. I fear the chief's hat that Grandmother has given me is too heavy for me to bear. Literally, it rather hurts my head. Next page. It happened suddenly, without warning. I was so frightened by the impact. It was as though someone had taken a hold of this world and given it a violent shake. The air grew stagnant, weapons decayed, and ruins fell from a somber sky shrouded in dark clouds. How fortunate that none of the villagers were injured. As for the village itself, it had been utterly transformed. 5 large ring-shaped ruins fell down upon the village, and a large opening in the ground had been spotted at East Hill. Even with everything that is happening, Grandmother said that she was going to set out on a journey with Kato. I tried to stop her from going at a time like this, but she insisted that such times are precisely why she must go. I had no choice but to bid her farewell. Her eyes seemed to wordlessly say that she was shouldering some great mission. There were 11 peculiar symbols depicted in the books Grandmother was reading. Could they somehow be related to her sudden departure? I told Pura of Lookout Landing about our village's situation. She said the ring-shaped ruins are incredibly unusual. Realizing that this could be an opportunity to help the village, I made arrangements with the Zonai survey team at once. I returned home to greet them, and that's when Princess Zelda arrived at the village. She seemed almost like a doll of herself, the same outside but no spirit within. I could not hide my uncertainty. She forbade anyone from entering the broken and partially floating ruin, and then she left, just like that. She did not mention the village's awful condition or have any words of kindness for our villagers. The Zonai survey team has arrived at our village. Their leader Taro is truly incredible and has already found a clue in the quest to decipher the Zonai writing. I tentatively named the ruins that fell upon our village the Ring Ruins. It seemed the obvious choice. The villagers have treated me with such warmth. They even embraced my decision for us to coexist with the Ring Ruins. Of their own volition, some of the villagers volunteered to aid research and others for patrol duty. It is humbling to behold. Dorian's sweet little daughter, Coco, even crafted souvenir items called ring garlands. Before I knew it, our days of never having visitors had passed. Our quiet village seems to have regained its vigor. This is a long diary. Before all else, we must learn about the Ring Ruins. It is my responsibility as chief to see that it is done. I intend to fulfill my duties as chief in a manner that is slightly different from my grandmother's way. Gone is the chief who sits in her hall with her quiet wisdom. That is what the village needed of her then, but no longer. I must keep moving forward so that when she returns, I can greet my dear grandmother with a triumphant smile. Seems like she is taking things seriously. And there's a book under the bed. Read Pura's diary. Oh, this is Pura's diary. So this is Pura from Lookout Landing. Perhaps that's my side effect from returning to my previous form 100 years ago, but I had a dream about that time. Back then, Robbie and I did whatever we pleased at the Royal Ancient Lab. Age reversal experimentation explosions, warping failure explosion prevention device explosions. I recall us trying things that would likely have gotten us tossed out if Impa and Princess Zelda hadn't covered for us. Impa had scolded me often, but never too harshly. Those were fun times. I haven't decided where to hide 3 of my 4 diary volumes yet. It seems like a good idea to hide one of them away in my old room. I've been in Lookout Landing a lot lately. Maybe I should go back to the lab in Haitno Village to place the diary. So we found one of 4 hidden diary entries. Neat! Oh, and that's the old mural from the first game. The one that had the 4 divine beasts and Calamity Ganon with the chosen hero. Neat. That doesn't look like I can rest in the bed. That is unfortunate. I guess I'll have to go stay in an inn. Because it's growing late in the day. Actually, how many of those do I have? I only have 3, right? Okay. I believe there's a shrine up around here somewhere. I vaguely saw it while we were up on that hill. Melly's plum garden. No trespassing. I should hope Nana's doing okay. At least she got some rest at home. Are you one of those tourists who've come to poke around at the ring ruins? A lot of older folks live here. This little village used to be as quiet as a dusty old tomb. But then Paya became chief and lots of young, youthful types have been coming around. Now it's quite lively. I just worry with all the new folks running around, something might happen to my plum garden. The previous chief planted these beautiful plum trees the day I was born. They're a part of me. I take care of them like I would take care of my own children. Corey over there with the survey team shows my trees proper respect, so I let her use part of my garden for her research. She uses it to grow something important called a sundelian. It seems important, so keep careful watch and don't fuss with it. How's your sundelian research coming along? Very well. Evidence indicates that sundelians come from the Sky Islands, so it would be a triumph to grow them here. Even better, our research also indicates that consuming them may impart a resistance to gloom, so... So you really do like these sundelians? I can't say that I understand all the Sky Island and gloom business. But if this plum garden is helping your research, I'm as pleased as can be. Oh, what to do? At this rate, grandmother's health isn't going to... Ugh. And Clary's so busy running the clothing shop. I just have to do it myself. I'll find a cure for my grandmother. What's wrong? Are you a traveler? I guess it doesn't really matter who you are, so long as you're willing to listen. You see, it's my grandmother. She got too close to that nasty gloom stuff, and now she's sick and bedridden. Porridge is about the only thing she can keep down right now. I've been trying to mix ingredients that could help with gloom sickness, but none of them have had any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my grandmother better, and I need to do it soon. So porridge. It's my grandmother's favorite, made of Hylian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. You might not normally think to mix those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. I bought a bunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west, so I'm not hurting for those. But I still haven't found the crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. I don't really know anything about it myself, other than what it does to you when you touch it. My grandmother was cleaning up East Hill, the survey team, when she first noticed the chasm. We know now that the chasm is a source of gloom, but she had no idea. When she tried to take a look, she got exposed. But there's gotta be... Yes. Thanks for listening. I'll keep experimenting with recipes until I come up with a porridge that works on gloom sickness. Alright, well, we can do that. We have stuff. See, we have a... do we have Hylian rice? Let's ask again. Yeah, Shan volunteered, Gloom gotten sick. Porridge. Hylian rice. We do not have any Hylian rice. And so there are merchants on the west that can keep doing it. Okay. So that's a quest. This would be a pretty easy one to do too. I bet you the shrine's up there. We're hands-on with the ring ruins at last. I can't believe it. Letty, this chunk is a small piece of one of the ring ruins. Nothing much, really. I mean, compared to the main sites, like that ring ruin over there, it's broken in two, but you can still see the full ring. Well, we can't visit that one by order... Well, we can't visit that one by the order of Princess Zelda herself. No one's allowed to go anywhere near it. So isn't getting up close to this chunk something at least? We can sweep up for the fragments and stick them away. We gotta study these ruins somehow, huh? Don't mind me. I'm just definitely leaving everything just as I found it. Wait, you're not with the survey team, are you? I thought we were gonna get yelled at again. We really want the survey members of the Zonai survey team. We really want to become members of the Zonai survey team, so we came here to study the ruins. Did you know that ring ruins have been found only in Kakariko Village and nowhere else? That's why the Zonai survey team sent its specialists to examine them. We figured there's a great opportunity to learn all sorts of things. But Letty's been running all over the place, like they'll look at this and that, so we've got nowhere fast. Come on, I'm sorry already. But after all we've done here, want to see the stone slab in each of the ring ruins? Huge discoveries, they say. Naturally, let's go see how many of the 5 ring ruins we can visit to see those. Well, I definitely want to get all 5 of them. There it is. There she blows. Wow, there is a lot more to the village now. You must be traveling to see the sights. Going to Kakariko Village by any chance? Or are you returning from there? The ring ruins around Kakariko have become a popular destination. It's only natural to want to see them. I can hardly say as a member of the Zonai survey team, I hope that all the ruins struck everyone's interest in the Zonai. Thanks, Lord. Well, we can go to these ruins up here, yeah? We can see if we can find one of them stone slabs. It looks like a stone slab to me. The stone slabs at the northern ring ruin. Some translation notes. Who protect of Hyrule from the demon king together, there were known as sages. What I take from this is that it's about the facet of Hyrule as it was in those days. If I were to guess how to fill in the gaps, it'd go something like, there were those known as sages who protected the kingdom of Hyrule from the demon king. That doesn't sound quite right, knowing my Zelda history. That's all right. Okay, I guess we won't jump off the mountain. Is there not an easy way to get to that shrine? Does not look like it. Oh, we're gonna be too close. We're not gonna make it because I was too greedy with my... No, we got it. Just though. Alright. The Makasura Shrine. Here we go. And now there's a statue down there. We can get ourselves another heart. Like in Shrines of the Breath of the Wild, and this one I feel like I've soft-locked myself almost twice. And by almost twice, I mean I soft-locked myself once already. weird. Like, everything else that has such a great level of polish. I just wasn't expecting it to be this level of polish, you know? Alright, let's turn her around. Then... That looks so precarious. Whoa, wait, hey. Okay. Am I missing something? Yeah, that was way easier the first time we did it. Go in here. We put it inside right here. So there is like a ledge. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do. Clever, clever. This should be workable. Actually, we probably do want to keep this the same spot. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Watch this. It'd be 10 arrows. Fairy tonic. All right. I will not say no to fairy tonic. No, because we're gonna catch you and then bring you over the side. The really unfortunate thing, instead of making my big 3-decker thing, I can't do that. Okay, you should fall on your face, right? If I make that any longer, I wouldn't be able to make the throw since I'm out of arrows. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. Other than getting soft lock in the middle, that wasn't too bad. I did do pretty well with that one singular arrow and then tossing them fire fruits. All right. All right. So if there are 6 ring ruins, 1 of them in the sky, and then 5 that fell to the ground, and we got 1 Sage's Stone, one would have to infer that there are 5 other Sage's Stones, which would line up to there being 6 Sages and 6 Sage's Stones. So, what does that build to, though? Where do they go? Is it that big tower that we saw up at the very top that I was trying to get a rocket to, and then I spent way too many energy cores trying to fly that balloon all the way up? Probably. If I was a betting man, that's what I would bet. All right, it is 10 a.m. That took us all night to do. It's raining. Everyone's running out. You should mark your visit to the ring ruins in Kakariko Village. How about a ring garland? They're made with lots of love, and they're only 5 rupees each. Sure thing. Thank you. Before you go, I'll add an extra bit of love to it. Oh. Mwah! Here you go. Well, now that I have it, what do I do with it? I thought it was going to be a garland that I could like put on my head or something. Let's just do a little quick pray in the rain. You have conquered the shrines and claimed the lights of blessing. In exchange for 4 lights, I will amplify your being. Give me a heart. Yes. A rare item restores some of your life. Yeah. That feels pretty good. Especially after we got one shot by that Talus so much. Oh, this is Paya? Master Link, is there anything you need from me? I haven't discerned anything about Princess Zelda's whereabouts, so I'm not sure if I can be of any help to you. However, my plan is to investigate the ring ruins as thoroughly as possible. Dorian, my aide, does not seem too happy about it, but I believe this falls under my duty as chief, and so it must be done. That's all I have for you at the moment. Please stay as long as you please. Thank you. That doesn't help me very much. Don't want to do that. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the clothes they have on offer. Look, sorry, I must have this off. I'm just so tired lately. Look, it won't help to talk about it. I'm gonna do it anyway. My grandmother's really sick. I'm running the shop with the middle sister Lastly is looking after her. We're sort of getting by. We're both so exhausted. I'm sorry about this, but we really need money for grandmother's treatment. If I had to hike up the prices and everything we have in stock. It's just for now, though. As soon as grandmother is healthy again, I can set our prices back to normal. I know I should bring my home situations shop with me. It's like the kiss off my chest, but I probably shouldn't have dumped it all on a customer. Okay, time to salvage my professionalism. I'm so sorry about that. Allow me to welcome you to Enchanted. Anyway, you can't get your hands on any CC brand fashion unless you go to southeast to Hate'no Village. Why go there when you can meet all your fashion needs right here? We serve both style and quality. What is the CC brand? The CC brand is a fashion phenomenon that's getting attention all over Hyrule. I can't believe such a hot brand came out of Hate'no Village in Necluda. I hope my sister can go there to study fashion, but with our situation at home, well... Oh, sorry about that, don't mind me. Okay. Oh, lastly, we're getting some rest. Okay. So... 5,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees. Okay, so they want you to do the side quest so that you know how to craft gloom stuff. Okay. So the Sheikah stuff I know is from the last game. It's like a stealth outfit, so the armor is not as good. And it looks like Radiant is a mask painted. Its bone-like patterns give off a lurid, mysterious glow in the dark. Ooh, that would be good for some delving. All right, right along. Olkin's pumpkins. See Olkin to purchase pumpkins. Okay. I feel like there didn't used to be a road in between here. It's too bad that that person can't give us Hylian rice. That would be very good and ideal. But we'll just have to search for some rice ourselves. That wouldn't be too bad. Not really a whole lot going on in this valley.